All right, we are live. Sorry, guys. It took a little longer than expected. Poor Jennifer here didn't realize that I had sent the link to join us. So a bunch of us clowns were sitting here making jokes about each other until Jennifer decided to show up.
I thought we were blaming you for that.
Well, yeah, it's my fault, right? Because I apparently I didn't make it clear enough. And just so you guys know, Life in the Doghouse there in the chat is one of Jennifer's channels.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, two, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, it can get confusing because we also have
neither of which I update very often, but
down there on the bottom row was alternate reality Neil. Dead City.
Yeah. Hello. I am another Jen. There are many Jens in this community.
Nice to meet you.
I almost went into a Full Metal Jacket quote.
What are we going to call you? Full Metal Jen? Is that what we're calling you?
No, Full Metal Jacket. You know, I am a Jen. There are many Jens like me, but I am me.
I'll call you Jen number 57.
Cool.
Ooh, cool. Good year for some cars.
Also, pretty good ketchup.
Yeah.
Wait, Heinz 57, isn't that the steak sauce?
No, that's A1.
No, you're thinking of A1.
No, there's 57 varieties. It says on the label 57 varieties.
Oh, because there's Heinz 57.
That's ketchup.
You sure?
I am
more than some in my fridge.
I'm more than positive. Yes.
Heinz 57 is the ketchup.
Chat, back me up here. Heinz 57 is the ketchup.
Yeah. A1 is the steak sauce.
I know there's a Heinz steak sauce, but it's like...
There is. It's actually called Heinz 57 sauce, and it's a steak sauce.
Okay, but I know Heinz 57 ketchup exists. Oh my god.
Right there,
you're really going to make me do it.
Yeah.
Heinz 57.
There you go.
Fucking ketchup.
I know.
Only gonna rate my hand.
This is their firecracker sauce. So there you go. There.
Trust Canada, get it wrong.
Yeah, blame Canada, blame Canada. Well, see, Heinz tomato ketchup, which also has the 57, just like Glass is showing you right there, right? So
y'all's monies are scratch and sniff stickers. I don't trust anything y'all say.
Yeah, and our money's made out of some form of plastic and shit now. And apparently, my friends.
Yeah, but you can get it wet. We can't get American dollars wet. They just
no.
You can. You just have to like.
They're cotton.
Hold on. So you can't get it wet, so the ink runs in one of the most humid countries in the world.
Somebody did a little research.
I can get Canadian $2 as wet as I want them. You still can't.
Exactly right, Paul.
I live in Florida, and it is actually a necessity to own a hairdryer just for money.
I don't know what that means, but yes, the 604 in my name is the area code for Vancouver. It's the original area code. We have multiple now, and
I was wondering.
Originally it was for the entire province of British Columbia. Used to be 604, and then they split it into 250 and 604. Anything outside the Lower Mainland was 250, and now they've got 778. They've got 65 something, I think, and there's a few more now. So, because our province pretty much blossomed population-wise after Expo '86.
The primary area codes in Chicago are 773 and 312.
312 was the area code for the gal I was talking about earlier that I dated, who's from Chicago. I still talk to her to this day. So, yeah.
So that area code's for dialing, right?
Yes.
To make fun. The area I now live in, I don't actually know the area code. I've been living here for 4 months, 5 months. So yeah.
You don't know that. Well, you don't call yourself, so who cares? You might call well, you got a cell phone though, don't you? Is it the same?
Or is it different? But I don't ring landlines.
It's still the same for cell phones. No, around here it's 256 is the area code.
Yeah, my 604 on my cell phone too. So.
Well, no, you don't need the area code because that's only for landlines here.
Oh, okay.
And I don't ring landlines.
Who the fuck even has a landline anymore?
Old people like Neil.
Mostly just for businesses, I think.
It's not mine. I gave up landlines 15 years ago.
Landline.
It's not my weed. Oh wait, no, that's not illegal anymore.
Not in my state.
Perfectly legal here, Sunny Bubbles.
Legal here
Sunny
too.
Bubbles.
It is legal in Florida so long as you don't get caught.
Well, yeah, it is illegal to get caught with it here as well.
Hey,
Well, don't get caught then.
oh God, that's good.
I don't partake anymore.
A while back, my roommates and
What's wrong
I.
with you?
A while
Sorry.
back, my roommates and I got high one night, and I wound up walking to the corner store at like 1 o'clock in the morning to buy us some bacon because we were all craving bacon. To be
No,
fair, I would
Canadian or Danish.
To be fair, I would have done that sober.
Right? Have you ever
There's
had?
a drop me on heart.
I'm used to like people bringing brownies to work, and they're like special brownies, right? And my buddy shows up one day with brownies that have bacon in them. I'm like, what? Bacon brownies? Oh yeah, dude, they are fucking awesome.
Well,
So,
yeah.
See, I
ever
wouldn't have
deal
thought
with
of
it-
that. I wouldn't
So
have
you're
thought of
dealing
that,
with
but
it
now
getting-
that you've said it. Now that
No,
you
so
said it,
you're
I'm craving them.
dealing. Go on.
Oh yeah, they're good, good.
So you're dealing with the getting high and the munchies in the same thing, yeah?
Yeah, you can make them pop brownies and put bacon in them. So you get your salad and meat and your dessert all in one thing. How fucking
All right,
amazing
Willy
is that?
Wonka.
Very
And
healthy.
150 milligrams of weed on top of that.
Edibles
150.
don't
Well, I
work
don't know
on
if I'd
me.
put. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
got
make
some
mine
the
one
other
with-
day, right here from a friend of mine that brought them in. He's like, "Oh, you got to try these. They're not gummy bears though; they're Lego bricks." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
That's
And I tried
awesome.
one. Yeah, but when you get them out of the package, they sat in the sun, so they're all melty, so they don't even look like Lego bricks. And I tried one, this glommy fucking thing, and they're 30 milligram ones, and I think it's because I hadn't slept a lot in the past few days, so my body was just exhausted. So when I took this thing, about 20 minutes into it, I'm watching Sons of Anarchy, and all of a sudden, I just started feeling fucked right up. Like panic attack happened, and I swear I did paces in my apartment, pacing around my apartment for an hour until this shit calmed down. And they've never done that to me before. And I think it was just I was super tired, and I hadn't slept very well in the past few days. So I think that caught up with me, and I think that just triggered everything after taking this thing. So it was terrible. That's why I still have 2 left in this thing, and I haven't done them. I'm going to give them away to somebody else. They can freak out.
ship
I
them
don't want to do that
to
again.
ship them to
Today I'll use
Tampon,
it for ya.
Florida. Ship them to Tampon, Florida. I'll take them.
Just cut them in half. Lower the dosage.
I don't know what this. Oh, he's talking about your shirt. See Rory's comment? Ian?
Oh, okay.
The Yorkshireman
See, I
by
get-
snake music. Electricity
That
explained.
should explain it.
You know, I've seen that same diagram, or not diagram, but that same cartoon, like clip art thing on like every single welder certification test I've ever fucking taken.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the easiest way to explain the difference between volts,
Yeah.
watts, ohms, and amps.
Yeah, Ohm's law. It's one of this. For people that don't work with it on a regular basis, it's the easiest way to explain it.
Voltage
That and,
times current. Voltage times current gives you power. Current divided by voltage gives you amperage. I mean, wattage divided by current gives you voltage. Wattage divided by voltage will give you your current.
There's an easier way to remember it in transpositional triangles. So you got a V at the top, I at the bottom, with an R at the bottom, and the top is divided by whatever there's at the bottom, and then the 2 bottom ones are times each other to give you the top.
The hell are you doing, Glenn?
Rolling a joint.
Sounds like he's cutting a line.
Yeah, it's, all I kept hearing was just going on. What's he doing over there? You hear this, and then you start hearing. Oh, good.
I say, goddamn.
I've only snorted powder once, and it was the worst experience of my life.
What? Okay.
So what was that, Jen?
Yeah. I was at a college party, and I was drunk as fuck, and someone was just like, "Yo, bro, do a line." I'm like, you know what? I'm in the state of mind where decisions can't be made properly. Why not? So
why not?
I did a line, and I was just like panicking and hyperactive for the rest of the night, and I was drunk as fuck, so I just started puking. Like,
yeah, that generally happens when you do that.
That does not sound like.
Yeah, coke should be taken at the beginning of the night, not the end.
it was kind of like the middle of a party, but I was already at the end of my capacity. I was just gonna veg out on the couch.
Retro cassette.
You know what I didn't? Where I didn't put the link like I usually do in my group. Bad Neil. Here, now we can get up to 10 people in here.
So when did Streamlabs start allowing 10 people?
When
Couple
Neil
months
started
ago.
for it.
When I started paying for it, I've been paying for it for a long time. And you know what else they have now? I noticed you go under where the branding is. They now have a countdown. You can do a countdown. I wonder what will happen if I click on it. Let's see what happens.
That was nice.
That's better than the countdown that YouTube gives you. It's like way too loud.
I was about to say, that was like better music.
When you do that, it mutes the microphones.
Now there's a spot there where they have a little square with a plus in it, which means you can add one if I make one. So I'm thinking I might actually make an intro now to put like the countdown thing to put.
Why not just get me to edit you an intro? Just send me some like, I don't know, stuff that you want edited together, and I got you.
Maybe you. Right, in that case,
look, Neil, my YouTube channel is dying. I haven't uploaded in months, okay? I need something to do because work is killing me, okay? You just give me this.
Jen, I've heard we might get all the Patreon names so they can be scrolling around as an intro.
You should jump in with us, Irish. I'll send you a link.
Irish Demon? Cool.
Yeah, that guy.
The guy that we all try to keep killing.
That's right.
We'll get him one of these days. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's well past it now.
We'll see.
Here, maybe I'll get several new members from this one. Paste. Enter.
That didn't work. Did it?
There you go. Maybe someone will hit that link and give me an extra fucking member on my Discord.
I joined your Discord, but if I'm not active in it, it's just because I'm not active online right now.
Discord. Oh, I know.
I
joined your...
Whoa, who's got the sound going on?
I know I got Neil in there.
I sent you a link, sweet.
Yeah, someone's got the volume up.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is.
Not me.
I just got all that jazz on my Discord. Thanks a lot.
That's me.
All that jazz.
That's me.
Thanks a lot for coming.
No, it's not
I heard you.
background.
Hey, BBA, did you hit 500 subscribers?
No, I'm at 494.
Damn, so close.
Like
How
6
do I
away.
have more subscribers than you? What the fuck?
Everybody go and sub to BBA right
Yeah, everybody do that.
My Life in the
Am I
Doghouse channel has
subscribed
like
to PBA? I better fucking be. I feel like I am.
My Life in the Doghouse channel has like 160 subscribers, but most of those are from like when it was a different channel. that I'd built up over like 10 years, and most of them are probably like inactive now. So my videos get like no views.
How the fuck was I not subscribed to you? I feel bad.
Throw your YouTube link in the Discord chat, and I'm let them.
If you search Bible Belt Atheist, it's the first result.
I'll just throw it in the private chat.
There's another Life in the Doghouse channel.
What's that?
There's another Life in the Doghouse channel.
Yeah, I think I saw that when I was coming up with my name, but I decided that they're probably not big enough to sue me for plagiarism, so.
I don't think you can sue over a YouTube name anymore.
No, you can't.
No.
14.8 thousand subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're doing better than I am.
You gotta catch up with them.
I've literally posted 3 videos. I keep meaning to make more, but like there has to be just the right like filming conditions for me to film a video. Like my house has to be quiet, and 2 of my roommates work from home. And the lighting has to be right, and my hair has to look good, and I have to be like in the right headspace to want to film, and none of those things ever happen at the same time.
There's a simple solution. You could do what I do and just have a cartoon avatar just like wave back and forth and like pretend to know how to animate. What was the last fucking video I did? Oh, it was what's her name? The crazy Christian lady who went after
Shani.
No, not Shani.
No.
SJ?
No, the one that went after Erin and got a content strike on the channel.
No, I'm talking about the one who deleted all of her stuff. She was like micro channel. Let me see here. Maverick Blonde is her name now.
What do you animate with?
I animate with Sony Vig. I used to like have an actual animating software where I did frame by frame, but now I just keyframe Sony Vegas because it's easier and it's faster, and people don't really care if you put in effort to animate.
Yeah, they don't. No.
Yeah, so I just gave up animating.
Yeah, I originally planned on doing a lot of animation in my YouTube channel, but nobody gave a shit. So.
Yeah, it's tough for like artists on YouTube. YouTube just doesn't give a shit about that. I remember like back in the day when YouTube first started, there was like a bunch of animation channels.
Oh yeah,
and now they're like extinct
because you can't do a 30-minute, 1 hour video. You know.
Yeah, unless you're the person who did Has Been Hotel, but even they haven't like made a second episode yet because it took them like 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dark Matter has been as patient as he is.
Yeah. Did a Dark Matter parody where I pretty much perfectly replicated his animation, and he never said anything about it. It was disappointing.
Well, as long as you don't rip off his content, he doesn't really care, does he?
Do you all remember when Armored Skeptic said he was original, even though like every piece of his like persona is fabricated from someone else?
Mostly logicked, yeah.
Logicked, but also like the Angel and Devils is like a dead ringer for Dark Matter. And the whole like suit thing wasn't started by him. Like atheist YouTubers have been using the suit avatar for like a long ass time.
Yeah, I will say though, like
he has been playing
as crazy,
a lot alike too.
As idiotic as Armored Skeptic is, though, he was the most entertaining on the platform at the time as far as like atheist skeptic YouTubers. He kind of perfected his little formula, even though it was stolen from everybody else.
He had fun videos until he started like doing like anti-SJW content.
Yeah,
because then it just like he just repeated the same points that I've heard thousands of times before, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have even tried to do atheist YouTube if it wasn't for Armored Skeptic, because when I watched him, I was like, oh, you could actually be entertaining and do this. You know?
Yeah.
I never enjoyed Armored Skeptic. I don't know whether it's because I first were introduced to him after the anti-SJW shit, so
Yeah.
that kind of tainted it, maybe.
Probably.
But even before it were obvious, you could see that it was definitely going that way, like 2 years before.
I never watched Armored Skeptic.
I feel like if I found Logic before I found Armored Skeptic, I wouldn't like Armored Skeptic, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
also a case for me as well.
Bible Belt Atheist, I want you to know that I'm sitting here refreshing your page because I want to be the 500th subscriber.
I don't even, where am I at
What,
now?
what was that saying? 166 subscribers.
Yeah, apparently I'm at 498 now, so I'm two
Now
away.
it's 100. Now it's 167.
I'm
Yo,
4 subscribers away from 666, by the way. So just saying.
Nice. Who was it?
If,
Just got 666, or that was 666 followers.
Hey,
I think.
Spam your channel on my Discord if you want.
Why?
You hear me? Bible Belt?
If
Oh, I don't
BBA
have
reaches
Discord.
600 subscribers, I will start drinking. Yeah. Because I'm already fucked up on 22 ounces of Kirin Ichiban.
Ricardo has a question for you, BBA.
Further in the car. Yes, I've got some stuff that I've got to do first. The car is not exactly as reliable as I would like it to be. So Friday I'm gonna be getting it up in the air and trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it. But
It's
after
American.
that I've got a lot of shit planned for it.
Are you BBA? Are you familiar with the show Faulty Towers?
No.
Okay, the best way to handle a car that won't perform is what Basil Faulty did with his vehicle when it wouldn't perform. He got out, grabbed a branch off of a tree, and started beating the shit out of it with the branch. And apparently that works.
Life is a lot like TF2. If you take a hard metal object and slam it into a machine, it starts
Oh,
working.
ooh, that's not where I thought you were going.
American Russian, it's all the same.
I was thinking of the
in
Millennium
Taiwan.
Falcon, you know what I mean? Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Hit the controls.
Yeah, you just hit it.
Panel.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like
Dang,
Fonzie
and
used to do.
Off she goes.
Floridian mechanics are glorified pinata beaters.
I did a. I
Oh,
can't. I don't know what it is.
Florida mechanics carry exactly one tool in their belts, and that's duct tape.
Me too. Oh yeah, when that's the whole red
No,
green thing.
no, there's more than one tool. There's you got your
multi-tool?
alligator. You always need to carry a safety alligator with you at all times.
I always have a multi-tool because you never know when you need it. And believe me, this has always worked and come in handy many times.
It looks like a pair of needle-nose pliers.
Well, that's
Just
ultimately
screwdrivers in the handles.
you've got the pliers, you've got the wire cutters, you've got a little pipe strip sort of thingy. You've got
The saw, the knife, the screwdriver.
screwdriver, knife, leather awl.
Pair of scissors. In it somewhere.
No scissors in this one.
Mine
get a
does.
file.
Mine's Letterman.
File, mini.
Yeah, this is an official
Mini
letter
screwdriver.
too.
mine
Phillips
is.
head, can opener, bottle opener.
So if you ever need to file your way out of some iron bars, you're set. It just will take a long ass time.
Yeah. What the hell was the glass? Cut that out. You're freaking me out here.
No, give me a.
That's a
panic
pretty
attack.
good sound effect.
Yeah, I've actually got a Swiss Army knife too in my closet here.
I have like a box full of multi-tools, but I don't feel the need to get out of my seat and find them.
I got a fucking
Yeah, but-
double-bladed sword in my closet.
Yeah, but do you have a Boba Fett made out of auto parts?
That is amazing.
I've got a tube
That
in
is
my hand.
fucking awesome.
I have an alien.
100-year-old
in the
vacuum
kitchen.
tube.
Nobody cares about the 100-year-old vacuum tube, dude, except for you.
I have a Stegosaurus piggy bank.
Well, that's cool.
I just wanted to show something because everybody else was showing stuff.
Large light bulb right here.
Here, I have glasses that I'm supposed to wear.
I just switched to contacts, so fuck glasses.
Here's my medal for completing the 90-mile run for Hadrian's Wall.
Nice.
You did Hadrian's Wall.
Yep.
You start.
Here's what a classic TV looks from behind. Right there's the front of the classic TV.
Glass
That's
Monster, you're
what
doing
it's
show and
founded
tell
up.
again.
Yeah.
Do you just have a bunch of scrap parts like lying around?
Well,
He is a scrap part.
Here's my dad's
I'm all time
award
building
for
things.
blood donation stuff. See, that's why it looks like a blood drop. He gave it to me. Well, my mom gave it to me when he died. So.
I'm trying to think
You
of
showed
cool
us
shit.
there. You showed us the Batarang there before. That's pretty cool.
Batarang? Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that or not?
Here's my Barney Stinson ducky tie.
That's awesome. I don't even have
lightsaber.
anything close to that. Yeah, I want to get one. They make some pretty cool ones now. I got an old Skull vodka bottle.
I have an
Here's
electro
my face
welder.
mask.
This is the coolest thing I have in my immediate vicinity.
This is Qui-Gon's lightsaber.
Qui-Gon?
Yeah.
You best give it back to him then.
He's
Probably
dead.
looking for that.
What's
Dead.
a Qui-Gon?
Liam Neeson never dies. That's like the one rule of movies.
Well, in Hollywood, there's two rules. Liam Neeson never dies. And
he will find you.
no, and the other one is Chuck Norris is so hard.
Normal size.
Moon breaks against him.
Normal
Well, I thought you were
size.
going to say Sean Bean always dies.
I thought there was
Sean
a movie
Bean
where he
always
didn't die.
dies.
It's a bit
Well, he
bigger.
died in
He didn't die in Troy.
Oh, no, he didn't
Bit
die in
bigger.
Troy. You're right.
All right, you bastards.
He also didn't die
And he got holy
in.
cow.
Glass, I just
National
noticed you
treasure.
have a Glass, I just noticed you have a Lego channel in your Discord. I'm gonna upload the photos of my Lego doggy daycare.
Go for it. I'm
Oh, and the
Lego
bar,
nut.
too.
I got 400
Lego Doggy
kilos
Dick
of
Care.
Lego
standard
Dickie Dog. What?
size, right? That's the
Do it.
standard size
Hey,
brick.
DJ.
Don't dick dogs.
Full state.
Talking about Shane Dawson.
Go a little bigger. Jennifer, you go a little bit bigger.
Bite me, Flo. On this one.
Wow.
Here. Never mind. God's judging you all for being so nerdy.
And Jennifer, if it's not big enough, Jennifer, if it's not big enough, you can go extra large.
That's fantastic.
And they're all genuine Lego products.
I'm going to
That's
talk a
awesome.
little about something here that I hope inspire. I'm constantly donating to all
You got the
kinds of
weird
different
stuff.
things. So recently, I went through Tim Hortons, and they when I get my coffee in the morning, I'm like, "Would you like to donate $2 to the camp day
Yeah,
for
that's
Tim
nice.
Hortons?" And we have bracelets you can get. I'm like, "Oh, cool! How many different colors are there?" They go, "Oh, there's 4 of them." I'm like, "Well, then I'll donate $8 and get all 4 colors." So I ended up getting all 4 of the little Tim Hortons camp day thing. There's a red one and an orange one and a
Blue one.
and a green one. So
I just remembered the last thing that I have that's wacky that's in my immediate vicinity. I'll be right back.
Nemo's got a question for you.
Nemo, oh. Don't do what? Oh, Nemo jumped in it. Sean Bean always does. What did I just walk into? Don't do what? 2 dogs.
I think it's Jennifer's cell phone.
That is awesome, Jen.
Yeah, the
And-
head is kind of collapsed, so it's not right.
It looks
reminds
like
me
that
of
one from
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. With
It
the,
is.
just missing the eyeballs.
No, it
Oh no,
actually
the
is.
eyeballs are there.
No,
It's
it's
one
not.
of the
It's not
creatures.
actually. No, it's a shark
sure?
head. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
It's
I'm pretty
Also-
damn close to that movie.
You should sign up for the Sharknado 12. I guess I don't even know what number they're up to now.
It's
Oh,
only
it's like-
12.
Is Tara Reid in it? Because I know she came back for like the last one.
I think they have what 5 of them.
More than one.
I watch them all, man. They're fucking hysterical. They're so bad, they're good.
Yeah. It's like
That's
Evil
why
Dead.
all the Hollywood people wanted to be in them as they kept coming out with more. Everyone wanted to be in them with little cameos.
Did they need a tax write-off or something?
What's that?
Did they need some form of tax write-off? Why would anyone be
No,
in
they all
it?
made money. They all made money. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
That's because of idiots like Neil watching them.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Hey, whoa.
Jennifer, nice build. Nice build, Jennifer.
Thanks.
I'm taking a quick look at them now.
Lego porn.
Yep.
I have to
That's a
upload.
thing.
I have to upload them 2 at a time because of like file size restrictions or some shit.
Yeah, I know.
There's
Damn it.
my nibblings do like the Lego like engineering class where they build some pretty insane stuff with that.
I've got close to 300 electric motors in my Lego.
Sweet.
Hang on
I
here.
always wanted stuff like that, but Mom and
I
Dad-
got some Lego right here. Little bag of it right here. I got this from Purple Rhymes with Orange. There's the Cowardly Lion. And,
One of the dimension sets.
Yeah, and the Tin Man with his heart. Whoops, there you go. Mhm. And hang on. Hang on here. And I got to get it right here. Stupid Ziplocs. And the Scarecrow with his degree.
It would be so much funnier if the ending of The Wizard of Oz involved a real human brain and a real human heart.
Did it not in the book?
Well,
Well,
give
with
Disney a chance
movie
when they do it.
studio, we might be able to pull that off.
Well, give Disney a chance. They'll do a remake of it and actually do that.
Fuck it up.
I'm waiting for the gritty Wizard of Oz.
Well, I was hoping that Raimi was going to continue making Oz movies because he made what was it?
It was just called
Return to
Oz,
Oz.
right?
Yeah, it was just called Oz, and I really liked it, but that was back in 2013, and they haven't touched
That
it
had
since then.
Oz the
James
Great and
Franco
Powerful.
in
I
it,
remember
right?
that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
James
Oz is great.
There's a
James
movie
Franco.
that came out in like '87 that was that. It was like, it was in the '80s because I remember my
Return
mom
to Oz.
took us. Yeah, my mom took us out of it because it was too scary for my sister.
And Dorothy and Toto.
Aw.
Toto. Which basically looks like the Monopoly piece of the dog.
It is, yeah.
Oh, I forgot the Cowardly Lion has its courage badge there too, I think. Yeah,
I thought we were a medal.
Courage medal, whatever. Badge medal, I don't know.
Why does that signify courage, though? Courage is kind of like an amorphous idea. It's not something that can just be given out.
It's also a tragically hip song. Courage.
Yeah, that's what the Wizard of Oz says, though. It says all these other people that have courage just have a medal to show it.
Courage. Yeah. I had the Lego R2D2. Sweet. Stiffest.
My partner's got Hogwarts of Lego.
Oh yeah, the Lego set Hogwarts.
Oh,
That's
the big
fucking
one?
awesome.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome. Wait, I think
It's a
Glass
pain
has
in
it
the
too,
ass.
apparently. Because off he goes to run for more show and tell Lego shit.
Mhm.
I've got the.
There's
the
no
Falcon
guarantee
and
it's gonna be
Mare,
Lego.
but I'm not figuring it out. That's Lego.
That's a Rector set.
No,
Yeah.
it's Lego.
Yeah, but never mind.
If it's an erector set, why don't you just see a doctor?
They have pills
That
for
joke
that.
hurt me. That joke hurt me. That physically pained me. Oh, that was bad.
It hasn't
That
been
was-
4
Oh,
hours.
if there's a bad joke, I'll come up with it.
Yep. you or me, I think, pretty much rule the
Where's
roost
the
on those ones.
toaster? I'm
Well, as
gonna
soon as
take
El
it
Randolph's not here.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I posted a link in my group chat, and I'm shocked that he hasn't come in yet.
No,
Did you-
I'm pretty sure Duke is the king of the bad jokes.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's not
really-
been in for a while, but still.
He's
Yeah.
been here. Well,
No, am I the only dad in here? Because I would be the
no,
king.
I've got 4 little ones.
Let's give
Ian
you a hint
Spawn,
how
too.
big your Libier Lego set is.
What is that?
That's the bucket off of the Libier Lego set.
Oh yeah.
That digger.
That's all one
You
piece.
Oh,
only
old man
get
then?
one of these. You only get one of these.
Theo's on to you. Theo's on to you, Glass. That's questionable.
Oh my god.
No, it's questionable.
Did y'all ever
Try it again.
build those like robot Legos?
Like the
Y'all know-
Bionicles?
Yep.
I had a
No, I mean
Oh.
the actual like ones with motors and shit.
I
Yes.
never could afford those.
Yeah, that's
Theo has the
everything from Lego
R2D2.
Dacta to RCX. It's all the Mindstorms families you're referring to. NXT,
Yeah.
EV3,
Yeah.
Boost, Powered Up.
Yep.
For a robotics class, I did the RCX.
No true
Yeah.
Lego fallacy.
I've got a basically half a pail full of the brains to those sets. The
Nice.
So you're
RCXs
right there.
of all the families of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Programmable.
Yep, they are.
Somebody's
Everyone of
got this fucking shit on in the background, and I'm hearing it.
I know it's definitely not me because these are noise canceling headphones.
It's not me. I got my earphones in.
them. Breaker 1 and 3, 17 BF11.
What? What? What are you?
No,
what, are you
the only
speaking?
person that doesn't happen to is when Glass Monster's talking.
I should tell you all you need to know.
Breaker 190, this is Mud Dogger calling in 10-4.
See, what the problem with Glass is technology is so in the glass tubes era. He can't. I mean, his microphone is a fucking telephone handle, which is
but that
awesome
is-
but
that is
hilarious at the same time.
That is
He's the
most
Amish of
ratchet and cool
YouTubers.
shit possible.
The Amish.
You ever just join a stream on a landline? Like,
What's wrong with being on a landline, Sonny? Any
I'm
ideas
having
on that one?
flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks of the movie War Games, where what's his name took the phone and he sticks it into the thing with the computer and then starts playing the
I
Oh,
have
game.
one of
the
those.
old
I have one of
modem?
those. I have one of those. I use it on
I
the
don't
Commodore
doubt it.
64.
I'm really curious to see like the cacophony of like random shit you have just lying around.
Don't.
Oh, you do. Oh, here we go. It's like a used electronics store, for fuck's sakes.
And that giant tower of containers is Lego.
This is like
Oh my
looking at a
goodness.
circuit city, if a circuit city still existed.
Welcome to the man cave.
Beautiful.
Oh man, I got to swing out that way, Glass, and come. Let's get fucking drunk and stoned together and rummage
No
through
problem.
your crap.
No
That'd be
problem.
awesome.
I got lots of weed. You don't even need to bring any unless you just want me to have a different flavor.
Well, I know dudes that grow, so yeah, it's
Dude, my
It's like I can
roommates
bring-
are fucking weed connoisseurs. They did a photo
yeah?
shoot. They did a photo shoot for a bag of weed one time just because they thought it was so beautiful.
Yo, I'm thinking of starting to
Do
grow peyote cookies.
how do you grow a cookie?
No, it's a flavor. It's a type of weed. It's a hybrid peyote
Oh.
cookie.
How do you grow a cookie?
They
Coyote
got me
cookies grow
this
just
cookie
great.
tree out in the backyard there.
Yeah, you just go to the cookie tree, you fucking snap off a little ginger snip, and you're laughing.
I've got
I
my
need a
floor
cookie
plants
tree.
growing.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
I got my floor plants growing. They're all different.
Very
There's
nice.
far too many euphemisms in this string.
I just realized the depression that is the fact that the first cookie I thought of was a ginger snip. What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Ginger snap, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I like
but
snickerdoodle.
still, like most people are like, oh,
Snickerdoodle.
sugar.
What's wrong with ginger snips?
Chocolate covered Nutter Butters. Oh my god.
Mm.
No,
Ginger
That's a lot
snaps
of
are
Oreos.
great with
What's
some
wrong with ginger
coffee.
snips? It's the Chinese copy of them. Ginger snips.
Just a Chinese copy? What do you mean? Oh, you
They
mean like
just changed one
knockoffs? Yeah, they always do
Yeah.
that when they do the knockoffs.
You got your American ginger snaps, and then you got your Chinese ginger snips.
I kind of want to see a Chinese take on ginger snaps. That would be quite
Chinese duplicate everything.
Yeah, the British
Yeah, I
version
know.
of it, Brandy Snaps.
They've got Lepin, the brand name Lepin building toy, and every
No.
Lepin set is a copy of a Lego set or a rip-off of someone's mock.
Personally,
They
I
don't
would be
even ask.
incredibly flattered if the Chinese made a mock-up of my Lego doggy daycare.
Hell yeah.
Well, it'd
Right?
be made out of Lepin bricks, and it would never stay together.
I wanna see a Chinese knockoff of Undead Meowth, my YouTube character.
So you like Pokemon?
I'm a big fan of Pokemon, but my channel isn't about Pokemon anymore. It used to be. That's why I have that as my avatar. I'm not like Pikachu, who just randomly decided, "Yo, let's throw a Pokemon."
I play Pokemon Go. Does that count?
No, that doesn't count, and I'm
Absolutely,
offended that
that
you.
counts.
I'm offended you even thought it did.
What?
Play the main
yeah.
series Pokemon game. I used to be top 50 in my state for competitive fucking Pokemon, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that you play Pokemon Go and that counts, you fucking piece of shit.
What's Pokemon?
That sounds like it came straight off of a Reddit post.
Mine is
I'm
on
angry.
Game Boy Color.
Oh
No.
man, the Game Boy Color games were great.
I still have my old Game Boy Advance that I saved up my allowance for when I was 12.
I got that and the SP.
It still works.
Yeah, mine all do too.
I had to
Just
replace
take
the
batteries
battery
out.
last year. I bought a new battery off eBay, but yeah, it still works.
I've been playing Animal Crossing recently, but I have Pokemon Sword on this.
I remanufactured my battery and put a lithium battery in it.
My favorite
Runs
video
about-
game is Sly Cooper for the PlayStation.
Yeah, it runs
Yo.
about 4 times longer.
Sly Cooper
my-
was my first fucking. Sly Cooper was my first
my
furry
God.
crush.
That's Sony.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, don't ruin Sly Cooper for me.
We're talking
He's
about
so cute,
Nintendo.
though. He's so cute.
I know you are. Still got a bunch
But
of
what am
games.
I?
Family Guy,
But what
Yeah.
am I?
X-Men, Marvel Universe. I got a whole bunch of them here. It's funny because they don't even take cartridges anymore.
Why would you want to sell your cartridges?
No. I mean, like the handheld games, they don't, or do they? Well, Nintendo does, I think, don't they?
Nope. No,
I
they're
don't
all
know.
just
I don't-
downloads.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with that is if your machine breaks, you lose all your games.
Actually, there's a cloud saving. Like you can save it to your account. But
Also,
I still
also buying it
buy.
down.
I buy
I like
like
my
the-
physical media.
I buy the physical cartridges for my games for the Switch, but like, I think the only digital one I have is actually Animal Crossing, just because I bought it like during quarantine.
I'm looking at the chat, and I would like to publicly roast Old Man Dan for having terrible taste in cookies. Who lists oatmeal raisin as a favorite?
Yo,
Oh,
oatmeal raisin
definitely.
isn't that bad. I don't get why everyone is like oatmeal raisin sucks. It's pretty fire.
It's because the
I like
health actually got the fruit and veg in.
It's not healthy. It's a fucking like cookie full of sugar.
It's one of your favorite day.
Is there
It's
only
like saying
one
like
small-
oatmeal
Got
is
raisins
healthy.
don't like
in it.
oatmeal
Don't
raisin
spoil
cookies?
this for me. Next you'll be saying fruit and nut chocolate's not one of my favourite days as well.
Are you serious, Jennifer? Are you the only one that don't like oatmeal raisin cookies?
Apparently.
And I
I
subscribe
don't
to
mind
you.
them. I like oatmeal chocolate chip.
I mean, if they're made well, I guess they're okay, but they're nowhere near as good as like chocolate chip, peanut butter, snickerdoodles, all that shit.
What the heck is a snickerdoodle? Some kind of a thing that ran across the floor the cat was chasing?
No, it's the cinnamon ones. It's the ones that.
Or is that
have
what that
cinnamon.
came out of the
Yeah.
back end of the cat? A snickerdoodle.
Oh, that's
Because the
disgusting.
cat's name was Snickers.
I'm offended. I don't know why, but I am
You'll get over it.
probably.
See what I tell you.
I'm still slightly drunk from drinking 22 ounces of Japanese beer.
In the fuck-
Yo, donate to Neil's Patreon right fucking now, and I'll start drinking again. We're gonna party on. I have work tomorrow.
I don't.
So do I.
That was the beginning and end of two different sentences.
I guess
That's like how I
bad.
talk all the time, though. Like I never finish a sentence, and I always start a new one.
That's an ADHD thing. At least for me, it is.
It's more like I don't give a shit.
I need help.
I've just realised if that's an ADHD thing, Aaron Ra must have ADHD. Because how else can you fit Rocks and Atheists into one sentence?
Dude. Don't you know
That whole
Rocks? I don't.
Is just hilarious.
I don't understand what the context is for that, but I'd like to imagine he said something like "Rocks prove atheism."
No.
No, it was literally Rocks are atheists.
I mean, apparently bananas prove God, according to Ray Comfort.
The atheist's nightmare. Banana.
No, they say
Talked to
that
Ray Comfort
The
recently.
human hand.
Because they perfectly fit into your orifice, of course.
That's right.
It's yellow and it's sweet and it perfectly fits in your hand. It
That's right.
is a dick.
And it's curved to point towards your face.
Did anybody else chat with Ray Comfort recently? You know, he put out a video. He was looking for atheists to interview. I know.
I would love to, but at the same time, that seems like a whole can of Australian worms I don't want to get into.
Yeah, I mean, it's
he's not
interesting. though.
Australian.
And if
If you,
Yeah, he's
If
from
you watch-
New Zealand, or
He's new. He's
Yeah,
a
New
Kiwi.
Zealand.
I
yeah,
thought he was an Aussie.
So what do you have to?
Oh no, I'm
make-
thinking of Ken
Yep.
Ham. I'm thinking.
Are you
Ken
yeah,
subs-
Ham.
Ken Ham is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
Yeah.
subscribed to
Technology
Godless
got another
Engineer?
downgrade.
yeah. Godless Engineer talked to him recently, and I did
Yeah,
too, but I didn't
Why
post
Why do you
it.
say it went downgrade, Jennifer?
I mean, you went from
Oh.
a phone to a banana. That seems like a downgrade to
No,
me.
you should hollow out the banana.
Banana phone.
You should hollow out the banana, fill it with resin, and then put like the phone components into the
Son
banana,
of
so
a
you could
bitch.
literally have a banana phone.
Do it.
You can buy a plastic toy bananas that look just like the real thing, and they're about the right size.
It's not the same. It's not
It is.
the same.
But your
It's
phone
bad
won't
when the
roll.
it's bad when the batteries bulge, right? When they bubble.
Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah,
a
it's
good
not
thing.
good.
No. That's a good sign that you should throw it on the ground and make pop rocks out of it.
If you want another acid burn to add to your collection.
It's okay. I drink battery acid for a living.
Those nice puffy ones are the ones you don't want to keep in the house. They're the
Yeah,
ones
this
that
ones
can
are
go
both.
kafoofy.
I'm gonna have to order some more because these two are done. They're both like if you look at them, look at
Yeah,
that.
you can see it.
Yeah, they're bulgy.
You should be getting
Yes,
rid of them
sorry, different.
before they get to that point.
Yeah, but I didn't know 'cause it's been sitting in my fucking case there for the last fucking 8 years or something.
I'm glad you're
Why
taking
you
the
keep
time
it
now.
you don't
Our
use?
house is down.
I'm glad you're
Why are you
taking the
keeping
time
shit
now.
you don't
to-
use? Sorry, Jen.
No, that's okay. I was about to say the exact same thing.
I'm a fucking hoarder. Or leave me alone.
It must be
I'm
an
gonna
thing.
get you on Pawn
You're not the
Stars.
hoarder on this.
I don't think Pawn Stars is the right show for him.
I need.
I'm the one that's got the 400 kilogram Lego hoard,
We'll get you both on Hoarders.
and I bought 80,000 vacuum tubes.
Have you guys seen like the really bad episodes of Hoarders where there's like an entire colony of sentient cockroaches living under the fucking boxes?
I saw the one with the lady that hoarded food, and she had like rotting food in every room in her house.
Yeah, disgusting. I hate people like that. I have an ant infestation right now, and it's driving me fucking crazy. I wouldn't
I'll
imagine
tell them to
living in
move
a
out.
fucking house.
Let the uncles move in instead.
Oh, haha.
Even I resisted that one.
How?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't do it on stream because Neil will get demonetized.
No, I'll do it off camera so that someone can come film me in the woods like Logan Paul video.
Fucking hell.
Jeez. Wow.
So they're cheap now. These things are like $20. So I'm gonna have to grab a few more of them.
Just don't
It's
put
best not
them
to
in a
have too many
box where you're
around
gonna forget.
because they just age anyways.
Are you drinking Budweiser glass?
I know I have to go for the yellow water instead of the
No.
red.
I like Budweiser. I'm happy to see someone else drinking it. My friends tease me for it. I have one friend who calls it weak ass demon piss.
I mean, that's what
He's
it
right.
is.
Yeah.
He's correct. I agree with your friend. It is weak ass demon piss.
It,
Thing is,
I'll agree
GE drinks Bud Light.
look, I work next to like several different beer manufacturing, well, not manufacturing, but like packaging plants and like distilleries, and Budweiser is by far the worst.
You know what the beer is called? You know that green beer you can buy? What's
Green beer?
Don't drink green beer.
No, you
If
know what I'm
it's
talking
green-
about. That's just a weak ass Irish demon piss. The green beer.
I like Heineken. I like Heineken
condolences to
too.
you.
My two
condolences.
favorite beers, and I'm sad about one of them because it was dissed on one of Neil's fucking streams. Corona and Modelo.
Modelo tastes like soap and sawdust.
What? No, it does not. It tastes like Modelo time. It tastes like
And
Modelo
don't
time.
you know we're in the middle of a Corona pandemic? So why would you want Corona voluntarily brought
I buy it
It's the
all the time.
vaccine, Glass. It's the vaccine.
I've bought it before the
Corona,
pandemic.
yeah.
I'll buy it throughout the pandemic, and I'll buy
That
it
makes
after
this stuff
the
look
pandemic.
good.
The only thing
Corona
Modelo
makes
is
this stuff
good
look
for is a
good. That's
Michelada.
PJ
Modelo
Smith's
is
got a
good for
one.
Modelo time. I'm
I wish
telling you.
I wish I had bought some beer tonight because I'm off work tomorrow, but it's almost 9 p.m. here, and Chicago has this ordinance where places can't sell alcohol after 9 p.m. during the pandemic.
What?
Our dumbass mayor put that in place like a month or so back.
That's fucking
Dumbass is an understatement.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a beer. Y'all have talked me into getting a beer.
I don't blame you,
Did
Sonny
we?
Bubbles.
PJ Smith makes a good point. Newquay Brown Ale is pretty good.
Newcastle Brown Ale is actually really good.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
That's
I
one
might just
thing
pour
the UK
myself a
gets
glass of
right.
Shining Coke.
I haven't actually
One-
tried a whole lot of different beers. This one time, my friend met me at this pool hall that I like to go to, and he brought these like really dark Polish beers for us to drink.
Power! Oh, sorry.
He brought these really dark like Polish beers for us to drink, and they got us really fucked up. They tasted terrible, but they got us really fucked up. And then I went to Walmart afterwards, and let me tell you, going to Walmart while you're drunk is an experience.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite
Kazov
jokes people
is
at Walmart.
Kazov is a Polish lager, and it's really good. Gets you fucked straight away, but it's really good.
I got a non-sponsored Florida beer.
Not sponsored.
Yeah,
Another Yankee can of beer, eh?
I don't think Neil is sponsored by Funky Buddha, but you should.
Neil
You should
is Funky Buddha.
What did you call it?
it's the Funky Buddha beer. It's called Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha.
Yeah.
And
By the
thought-
way,
and I thought
Jemima,
I had it-
no, I'm
I thought
not.
I had it bad. I thought I had it bad. He's just making that Budweiser seem pretty good. And it's empty.
Yeah, as I was saying, GE drinks Bud Light when he's on stream.
That's not
looks
surprising.
looks like he drinks a can of beer in one drink.
No, it was about half.
It's gone.
Still more in here. No, this beer is pretty good. It tastes like oranges,
Oh, that's awesome.
which is stereotypically Floridian, but yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if they sell it outside of Florida, though. That's the only thing.
I think I've seen Funky Buddha before, but I never knew what it was, so I never tried it.
It's not bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it probably a fucking 6, which is okay for beers. It's not like, the really expensive, like, hoity-toity, like, good beers, but it's not bad.
I'll probably give it a shot.
I like how...
If a beer's relatively cheap and it's a 5, 6, or a 7, that's actually really good, especially with the price you're paying. If you're paying quite a lot for a 5 or a 6, it's really not worth it.
This is 5.2%, which isn't that much, but it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but if I do, I get something really fruity, something really feminine.
My favorite.
The way you said that.
My drink of choice at the minute is called Hooper's Dandelion and Burdock, and it's really nice. It's about 8%, I think, so it's not really strong, but it just tastes like pop. You can drink it for fun.
All of my friends have been drinking something called. All my friends have been drinking something called Smirnoff Ice, and it's like the worst shit possible. It's so fucking bad.
Oh, is it as bad as
15-year-old me? 15-year-old me. A couple of bottles of that, like the liter bottles. Down park with my friends. Yeah.
Just make a Moscow Mule out of like normal ass Smirnoff. Don't drink these fruity nothing burgers of fucking.
Okay, I understand your point, and I agree. But this was 2 liters of Smirnoff Ice for £2, of like £15 for a quarter of a liter of actual Smirnoff, plus all the rest of it.
That's pretty cheap, actually.
Yeah. There were that. There were Hooch. There were 2020. There were WKD. Oh yeah.
Church wine for getting drunk.
Yeah.
Hey,
There were
Donna.
Wicked. There were all sorts of stuff.
In my case, buying them is because they're convenient. You don't have to stop and mix them up when you're doing a tractor pull or something.
I can just do a shot straight up though, like. Just brace yourself, knock it back.
You don't do a shot of Smirnoff Ice.
I do a shot of Smirnoff.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I don't do Smirnoff Ice. Fuck that.
Shots of Smirnoff
Confused me to hell then.
Dude,
That's a 15-year-old
it would
thing right there.
it would take me 15 years to get drunk off of Smirnoff Ice if I had an unlimited fucking supply. That shit does fucking nothing for me, and it tastes like
That's not strictly true.
I got some nice
if you do a turbo shandy,
you could try here.
If you do a
I'll
turbo
get you
shandy,
drunk.
you're fine. That's half a pint of lager and top it up with Smirnoff Ice.
I'm having mic difficulties. I'm sorry.
Did you hear me, son? I said
No.
if you're hard to get
Son.
drunk, I got something to get you drunk. I got some nice potato whiskey here called Moonshine.
Nice.
I'll stick with a Pachin.
No, I want to go blind. Let's add some methanol in it.
There's no methanol. It's normal. It's ethyl. It's good.
I've been thinking of actually distilling pure ethanol just for like science purposes.
No,
I might
Pakistan
make an
tried
Aaron
that,
Ross
though.
styled video called "Ethanol Proves God Doesn't Exist" or something.
I don't have to distill it. I can actually just go into the store and buy it.
Yeah, but that takes
Yeah.
all the fun out of building a distillery, a microbrewery, and like fucking getting pure like charcoal to filter it out through.
Actually, I use low temperature distilling with an electric still.
Looks like Neil's about to rejoin us.
Yeah, sorry, I was fucking around trying to figure out if you can even still buy these things because they are bulging. They are bulging, so I definitely need to replace them. My Sony PSP batteries.
Yeah. You can actually resell those if you have to, like put new cells in them.
I don't think I'm going to
If
do
you
that.
really had to, it can be done quite easily. I've done it hundreds of times. Stupid fly in here.
No, I'm just going to. I've seen tons of them. You can still buy these, and they're like a maximum of $20, minimum of 13, depending on which brand you want to buy, I guess. So
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of them
I
for
will-
13,
Protected cells.
12 on Amazon.
Yo,
Yeah,
I wanna talk about
Just
something.
be careful that, when you buy them, make sure they say protected.
protected from
Yeah,
what?
mate.
Once you got they
STDs.
got a switch in them that shuts them off when they get too low, and
Oh.
the cheaper ones sometimes don't. They'll let it run
Oh.
down too far because the
Too
processor
far?
and
What do you mean?
everything like get the battery too discharged and makes them unstable or damage.
Once a battery
Those ones
goes
are
below
protected.
20, ones that go below 20% never fully recharge.
Yeah.
And
So
if
they
it
got
has no,
the good ones have a switch in them that turns them completely off when they hit a certain level of voltage. Just disconnects.
and if there's
I
no
don't think these
regulator,
had them, and they're the original Sonys.
They do,
Yeah,
yes.
but they're like 10 years old.
if
They're more than that.
if a battery has
2011.
if a battery has no switch on it, you could also like potentially overcharge it and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Often, though,
2011, you say they were?
often
Well,
the
that's
actual
9
device
years.
itself has the overcharge switch, not the batteries, in most cases.
There you go,
Especially
guys.
in these.
The PSP doesn't have it in the machine, it has it in the battery.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the Donna is asking me if that's for you, Glass. By the way, what's
And
the answer?
absolutely yes. I got 17
emphatically.
of them.
No, that was Paul that asked that. Donna's asking me
Oh.
a question. The TST announced. I don't even know what TST is. You have to. I'm not.
Satanic
The
Temple.
string theory.
Oh, the Satanic Temple. Oh, wait. Are you referring to that whole?
That's the only
Yeah,
TST I know.
I know there's something going on with them right now.
Well, that's better than regular church.
The Satanic Temple. Yeah. What the fuck are they up to again? What are they trying to do?
They're spreading north, aren't they?
No. We have Satanic Temples up here, actually, already, and have them for years. Oh, the reproductive rights announcements. That's right. That's right. The abortion stuff and whatnot. Yes. Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. I didn't really go into too much detail. I'll leave that one to the experts. Because I'm in no condition to be reproducing anything right now.
What country are you in, Jennifer?
The United States. I'm in Chicago.
So you're not ridiculously. I got a couple elements. I'm thinking of maybe I should see what you can do for a build with these two pieces. And you have to build with the two pieces.
Okay, what are they?
Use 2 of this element in a build.
That's
And they are genuine Lego.
a fun challenge.
I'll even give you a
Just build a
hint.
mosque.
They will actually attach to that part. You cannot get them attached using a Duplo plate.
Interesting. That'd be a fun
Of
challenge.
course, the bottom of the Duplo will attach to system brick afterwards. So I will tell you how to attach them. But, but you have to figure out how to use them.
I'm already.
Oh yes.
Wheels are already turning in my head. I'm already thinking of ideas.
Yeah, because I'll go on my BrickLink and I'll drop ship 2 of them to you to see what you'll do. I've got a
Drop
BrickLink,
ship?
and you do too, probably.
With like little parachutes.
You're gonna send them to me by drone?
That'd be awesome.
No,
It'd
he's,
have to be a
he's just
military
going to
drone
build
if I did that.
something. I'm pretty sure he's an aged MacGyver.
He's gonna use like vacuum tubes to build a catapult.
Vacuum
Just send
tubes
it
is how I'm hearing
crashing
your
through my
voice right
window.
now. My amplifiers are all vacuum tube.
I had
That's the
no
only way I can
idea
hear
this
you.
was a thing here that Randolph
What's going
pointed out
on,
there.
Man.
We had a satanic naked devil statue at the SkyTrain station down Vancouver.
That sounds
Downtown
cool.
Vancouver. Pretty big junk on this thing too.
That'd be cool.
Wasn't there like a whole thing at some point in like the Renaissance or something when people kept making like really hot statues of Satan, and it became a problem for the church.
Well, when you're carrying around a piece of hardware like that, I guess, yeah, it could be.
A couple of centuries before that, there was a pope went round all the statues in the Vatican with a hammer and chisel and knocked off all the junk.
There you go, Glass. See, Glass is wiggling it at you right now, Rory.
I thought Catholics only did circumcisions, not nullifications.
Catholics don't do circumcisions as a rule.
They don't. I got that wrong.
And that word is, yeah, I know I'm going to go.
All of them kind of blend together, to be honest.
Most Christian denominations don't do circumcisions as part of the faith. However, Islam and Judaism do.
A lot of Christians still do, though.
A lot of Christians in America.
Yeah.
Very few other
And
places
here.
in the world outside of Africa.
No, here too.
Beautiful
Yeah,
blonde.
but okay, North America.
North
then.
America.
Technically, we're America. So.
Yeah.
You know, what you pointed at was quite disturbing. You have something to tell us?
It was raised
Me?
Jewish. What do you think?
No, I was raised Jewish.
Hmm.
I was circumcised. I don't remember it, but I was circumcised.
See,
Yeah,
I was raised fucking Methodist, and my shit's been cut. So
Mm.
What's dialects
That's
express?
probably more of an American thing rather than a religious thing.
It is very much an
well, up till
American
100
thing.
years ago, it was a sanitary thing too.
No.
Mm.
It-
but I wasn't
dude,
born 100 years ago. I wasn't
hang
born
on, though.
fucking 100 years
I
ago.
remember listening to my parents and their friends talking about circumcision when I was younger. And even then, and that was 70s, it was still considered sanitary. And it technically is more sanitary. I mean, there's a whole thing about this. I mean, you have to really keep it a lot cleaner if you're uncircumcised.
No,
Yeah,
you go
I-
through the same. You go through the same process, and if that were the case, most British men's cocks would be falling off.
No, that's nothing to do with them.
No.
that why
It has to
gay
do
rights
with
is so
cancer
important?
risk. It has to do with just basic hygiene. It's easier to
But
keep
there's
your junk
no,
clean if
that's-
you're cut.
that's not
Dude, I've
true.
seen tons of fucking paperwork on this shit. You could, if you
Yeah, but
don't,
there's-
if you,
There's even more paperwork to the contrary. This was the first real study that had all the controls found it inconclusive, and that were in 1992. Since then, there's been an even greater wealth of knowledge to the contrary of circumcision being cleaner. Now, in America, doctors still say it is that's the case because there is a financial incentive. That is the only reason.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
they'll
we're a
push for you
corporate
to be
disco.
circumcised.
Yeah, we're a
The
corporate
UTIs.
dystopia over here. There's a financial incentive for everything.
No.
I mean, also the one about it reducing the spread of HIV was a deeply flawed study.
there's no
Because-
difference if you're uncircumcised or circumcised when it comes to HIV.
No, don't you know that?
The biggest issue with being uncircumcised as opposed to being circumcised is urinary tract infections.
Yeah, it's UTIs.
Yeah.
UTIs as a child, as
Yes.
an infant.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
the big
even
that was
in the first 7 years.
and
'cause you have to-
penile cancer risk also goes down.
That's right. That's right.
But
Love
what
to
they
see
found is that that today, because we're much more hygiene conscious, especially in the United States, Canada, and the West, and on the American continent, is that the difference, like 100 years ago, it made a difference because of hygiene. The risk
Not
is
so much.
the cut versus uncut risk is so immaterial that it doesn't make any difference anymore.
it's
It's
now
just-
negligible.
Yeah.
Sam, just clean it for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Really?
But it's 100 years ago, people didn't take a bath every day.
Kids! Wash your
Which
pee-pee. Damn it!
which would kind of fall in line with what I just said. In 1992, it was next to negligible. Now it's more and more a case of there is more.
The conversation
information
is
that there's
it
no need
used
of it.
to serve an actual hygienic and medical purpose, but I don't think that that's why they did it, because I don't think they knew.
I don't understand.
I think that's one of those what metaphysical truths or whatever or untruths. You know that.
Yeah, it's
You tell a myth based on some old folklore, and it helps you.
Well, it's
incidentally.
At the time that circumcision in the Americas became prevalent, you also had the medical principle that if someone had some psychological issue, just give them a lobotomy.
Good point.
So,
No.
you know,
I mean,
medicine's moved on.
I still don't understand because like we've had Q-tips for like hundreds of years now. I feel like this
No,
is
not
very
hundreds.
simple. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, it
100.
has been hundreds of years.
For Q-tips?
Yes. They didn't look
Cotton
like
on a
Q-tips
stick.
that we'd use today, but they had the equivalent
1920,
of Q-tips.
Yeah,
I will guarantee
100 years
you,
ago today.
100 years ago for the brand Q-tip.
The first Q-tip was invented in 1920 by Polish-born American
That's a
Leo
brand name.
Gertzenstein.
Yeah, brand name,
Like,
yeah.
I'm sure there
Um,
was okay, you know what I mean. Okay, Q-tip is one of those things where the brand name has become synonymous with the actual thing. Cotton
Like
stick.
sellotape.
No, he noticed his wife was covering a toothpick with cotton in order to clean her baby's ears. That's where the idea came from. 100
Oh,
So
years
that's
he
ago.
didn't invent it.
100 years
They
ago
came
today.
out in Socrates' days.
Well,
Well,
essentially,
Socrates
Romans
was a lot longer
He
than
is the
100
first
years.
one to commercialize it. Put it that way.
Romans
Yeah.
essentially wipes their ass with an oversized Q-tip.
Do you think Diogenes ever had trouble with like smegma?
Oh,
What?
did you see the other 24-hour stream the other night? That 24-hour stream on Irish Demons channel?
No.
Oh. 'Cause I was part of that for the entire stream. I was connected.
I have no idea who that is, and no, I didn't see it.
He must be a cool
Yeah.
demon if he's Irish.
It was to help out a charity.
The coolest stream that I watched
Very
was did any of you watch H Bomber Guys 72-hour stream where he basically did Donkey Kong Country, beat the game in like 72 straight hours, and raised over $400,000 for the British trans charity.
Oh yeah, I heard about that on Tumblr.
Wow.
That was what
That's
this
cool.
stream was about too, was trans, but in the States.
Yeah, and even like AOC called in, and people were calling in.
The Trevor Foundation.
Philosophy Tube was on for a while. It was.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was really cool.
Yeah, this one was that I was in was to support the Trevor Foundation. We got 11K, I think it was, something like that. No, 1100. Sorry, 1100.
So I think the conversion is right for $300,000, but it's 225,000 pounds
Sounds about
for charity.
right. Combination.
What was
His
that? How many
original
Trevor-
goal was $3,000.
I'm gonna head out of here, Neil. But about to fall asleep.
All right. Oh,
Thanks for having me
why
on,
is
though.
that
Dan.
late where you are now, sir?
It's about 9 o'clock, but I get up before 5. So
Yeah, I'm up at
You
4
got
in
a
the morning
YouTube
myself.
channel? You got a YouTube channel?
I do have a
Yes, he
YouTube
does.
channel. Yeah, it's Dallas Wade. Just my name.
Just throw it on my show me a link to it on my Discord.
I'll do that.
I'll
Which
follow.
you can sub to at the top of the private chat.
Yeah, if any of y'all sub to me, I'll sub back. So
You
We hit
sub to my
500 yet,
Discord so I can
BBA?
find you.
okay. Head out.
There's only
See you
9 of
guys.
us.
That's Jennifer. She was waiting for it.
$4.98.
Yeah, it's still at $4.98.
Still $4.98.
I'm waiting to see $4.99 so I can hit the button and be the 500th subscriber.
Yo, go subscribe to BVA right now.
Yeah, the Bible
Well,
Belt
so,
Atheist. Go find him on YouTube. Go subscribe to him so that Jennifer, my guest tonight, could be the 500th.
I've already done that, son. I've already subscribed to you.
Awesome.
Yeah, Neil, if you want to look at the link that I just put in chat, that's really cool. But he did a like a TED talk of what he talked about what happened during the stream and everything, like the famous people that called in, like celebrities started calling in.
I don't see a link.
Don't know, but Dallas Wade needs 3 more.
2, I thought 2 more. Right?
Not in private chat, on public.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
It's moved up.
Discord.
It's quite a few up.
What the fuck? Oh, Gay Star News?
Yep.
30,000 for trans.
No, it's 300,000. It's $338,000 to be exact.
Oh, wow. Playing Donkey Kong all night. I do that. Can I do that, but play Mario Kart 64 all night?
But he goes into on the TED talk, he goes into like him saying like, you know, we were thinking we were only going to raise $1,000 to $3,000, and that in 24 hours, and that would have been a success. And I think it was like 72 hours later when he finally beat Donkey Kong that they had ended the stream at 338,000. So that was freaking cool to learn about that.
I'm probably head out because I'm tired as hell right now.
Yeah, I got to take off anyways.
5.
Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock here, and I haven't eaten yet.
It's 3 a.m.
I know.
Here.
So to stoke your ego some more, Neil, what's going on in my world right now is my mom's platelet level is down below 10,000.
Oh.
And so people like Neil are pretty much saving my mom's life. She's getting platelet infusions and steroid injections. So hopefully things turn around. She's got an autoimmune, they think, function that's destroying her platelets. So donate blood.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, I always try to encourage people to do that. I can't even remember when my next appointment is. But I thought it was really cool that they sent me that, right? The our heartfelt thanks about doing what I do. So.
Yep.
And of course,
let you know you touched another life.
Well, I don't know if I did directly.
Yeah.
Got himself another
people
sub.
like you did.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Okay, dude. See you later. Nemo, I'm in Vancouver, BC. What?
I have a shirt. I have shirts coming. Glass Monster, Valve, Electronics, T-shirts coming.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, I was Dallas Wade's 666th subscriber. I got that.
Hey, cool.
Well, all I gotta do is I'm subscribing, then resubscribe, and it'll swap it.
Oh, that's no fair. Because I can do the same thing. You know, we can do this all night.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do if someone else subscribes? And it goes up 667.
What the fuck is this shit about Facebook now has fact checkers?
Yeah.
Suddenly.
That's just because there's so much misinformation spread through Facebook.
Yeah. Oh fuck, through everything.
That's been for a while.
I don't even want to go on. I don't even go on Facebook.
Thing. Facebook fact checkers have ruled claims in Trump's ads that are false, but no one's saying anything about it.
It's because he threatened to like sue Twitter over putting a little blurb under his tweet.
Yeah, it didn't stop him though, and he shut up about it.
Yeah, but Facebook is run by pussies, and Mark Zuckerberg's a robot.
I wouldn't say the pussies. I just think the GOP fanatics.
Every time I hear about Facebook, it's either from like someone's racist uncle or like someone's like clueless mother.
Oh, goody!
What?
They're setting up traps around the southern part of the province, basically where I live, for the murder hornets, because there's been a lot of sightings in my neck of the woods for these fucking things now. And people stop calling them murder hornets. It's the Asian giant hornet.
They're murder hornets, Neil. Deal with it.
Yeah,
This is a good point.
Practice.
This is a good point about Trump. He'll call them the murder hornets when the proper name is the Asian giant hornet. But then the coronavirus,
He calls it the Chinese virus.
Why can't he be
Or
consistent
the
with his
Wuhan
racism?
flu, or
We called it.
Yeah,
I think he called it the Wuhan virus first, because they do that with many viruses like
Yeah, he
West
did.
Nile.
Yeah,
Or-
but why can't he be consistent with his racism?
I know.
You're asking for consistency with Donald Trump,
Yeah, exactly.
the
Yes,
most
Donna,
inconsistent person on
murder
planet.
hornets are here. They've been here since the beginning, but yes, they are here. They've been found in Vancouver. They've been found in Vancouver Island. They've been found in Ladner. They've been found in Birch Bay. They've been found all over the place around here. Point
I've
Roberts.
seen videos of people petting them.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
words-
think they're like.
Yeah, the words consistent
Those are
and
dead ones.
Donald Trump do not belong in the same sentence.
The only
Oh, he's
consistency
consistently
you'll
an
get from
asshole.
the only consistency you'll get from Donald
I'll
Trump
give
is
you
the
that one.
consistency of the shit he leaves in the toilet.
Mikey, happy
It's
birthday!
not consistently in the toilet though, Jennifer.
No, sometimes it's on the podium.
Glad.
Or
Yeah.
on Mike Pence's chest. Or
That was nasty.
yeah, but he enjoyed it, so I'm not going to kink shame.
Oh, Mikey, it's Trump here. Oh, it's Mikey, it's Trump here.
Look, I take the biggest shits in the entire world, and my vice president loves them. Okay, my shits are the biggest in the entire world.
That's pretty good. Oh my god.
Build that
Well-
wall! Build that wall!
Here's a serious question for you. If Donald
Really?
Trump shits on Pence's chest, does Barr eat it and then regurgitate it to the press?
no, that's Katie McKinney's job.
Yeah, she just regurgitates any shit. It doesn't have to be Trump's.
Let me take whatever shit is fed me.
Let's go puke it out on stage.
Mikey Famine says, "Can I use some dental floss and take my murder hornet for a walk?" Yes, you can actually. I have done this myself. You can catch a wasp or hornet or a bee, stick it in the freezer. Fucking like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and it puts them into a coma. You pull them out, and while they're under, and they'll stay that way for a little bit, you can tie dental floss to the leg of them, however long you want, and you can literally take your bee or wasp or hornet out for a fly.
When I was
They will walk it. They
Unless
will fly.
it flies right back into you.
Well, and they do. They do actually quite often, because they're especially wasps, because they're like, and they just bounce off your head or whatever. But you see, don't be cruel. Oh, come on. They're wasps. They're annoying. They're annoying.
Yeah, but they're also atheists.
Cosmic Skeptic is going to sneak up behind you and whack you over the head.
Yeah, you gotta remember, the atheists are not the one that cruel. That's the religious that are cruel. They got the death cult.
No, Alex is good people.
when I was a kid, me and my cousin found this huge grasshopper on our grandparents' property. It was literally like this big.
That was
And
a locust, probably.
we got a piece of string and tried to tie it around the locust to like take it for a walk, and it kept escaping from the string.
Well, you can. What we used to do is you can do it with flies too. Actually, you just put a thumbtack in like a piece of wood or something, and you put the little dental floss. You can watch it fly around in circles. And Donna, it doesn't hurt them. Okay, they will naturally go into a comatose or state of whatever it is.
Hibernation.
I'm pretty sure if a freezer is involved, it's not natural.
Well, no, I mean,
how they survive out in the wild when it gets cold outside. They hibernate.
True.
They freeze solid.
Yep, many of them do. Many of them aren't allowed back into the main nest either afterwards, after a season. So they're kicked out and they'll die off. But well, that's what they do. They call the nests at the end. Well, wasps do anyways.
Have you guys ever seen a dehydrated bee? Like a bee that's just been out for a really long fly and can't catch its breath?
Yep.
I've seen several of them, and I just give them sugar water. I'm like, yo.
Yep. That's what you do.
Here, have a drink, my dude.
Have a clearly Canadian.
Jesus, you guys still have those down there, eh? I'm in Canada, and I don't even think you can get them here anymore.
They got them
They're
here.
made in Toronto and Ontario, so I'm guessing that
They don't have them on the West Coast anymore. They didn't do very well here. We couldn't figure out what was so Canadian.
the only reason people buy these is because of 90s nostalgia, and then seriously, that's the only reason I buy them.
What is it?
Clearly Canadian. It's carbonated water, like with flavorings in them, like fruit.
It's very sweet. It's not like your standard seltzer, which has a very weak taste to it. This is like seriously. It's actual cane sugar too. It's one of the few drinks you can get in the States that's not.
It's just
corn
clear
syrup.
soda. It's just clear soda.
It sounds like diabetes
Basically.
in a bottle.
No,
Pretty much, as any other pop would be too.
No, it's like the same thing as like a Miami Cola.
Miami, that's in Florida, isn't it? I don't want to know what Floridans drink.
Oh, okay.
Your own guess.
I've heard about Florida man.
I thought they
Budweiser?
drank fluoride down in
Look,
Florida.
if you drink a Floridian beverage, you automatically gain the immortality of every Floridian who's ever walked this earth.
So does
You're
that
saying you
include?
don't want that?
Does that include immunity to gators?
Dude, the thing about alligators, right, is like, you know, when you turn a certain age here in Florida, you are challenged to go find an alligator and duel it in the game of chess. And 9 out of 10 times the alligator will win because they're just too damn smart. I don't know how they do it.
Can we introduce Nathan Thompson to an alligator? A big
No.
one? Biggest one you got?
No.
Oh God, Nathan Thompson. No, I'm not doing Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, we'll introduce Nathan Thompson to the biggest alligators they got in Florida. We'll make sure we tie him up first so that it makes it easy for the alligator.
You don't really need to like do that much with an alligator. They're pretty chill. They don't want to attack people because from their perspective, they're 3 feet tall and humans are like fucking giants.
Yeah.
No,
it's
we'll tie up
saltwater
Nathan,
crocodiles.
tie him on the ground in front of it.
No, it's saltwater crocodiles you need for that.
Oh,
Fine,
fun fact!
saltwaters then.
Fun
We'll
fact!
use
In
the salty.
Florida, we have American crocodiles. We have Nile crocodiles, and just recently off the coast, we've seen several sightings of a saltwater crocodile.
Yeah.
We have too many crocodilians. Get
Yeah.
them the
We could always
fuck
go
out.
for Cayman.
I can always use a new pair of
Donald
shoes.
Trump's spiritual advisor thinks they're run by lizard people, so
Yeah.
maybe it's
Yeah,
just
that's
maybe it's
probably
just him.
that's probably what Ron DeSantis is. Probably just a really clever alligator that's just snuck inside a human suit. But the stupid shit he's been saying, honestly, Ron DeSantis. Okay, mini rant. Ron DeSantis, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the dude? Get yourself checked.
Yeah, but did they ace the test? Did they go person, woman, man, TV, camera? Could they remember them 5
Yes,
words?
PJ Smith. Zima is also 90s nostalgia drink.
Yes, and it was terrible.
What the hell
That's
is
what-
Tastes
Zima?
like zit.
It
Emphysema?
literally, I think Zima lasted for 3 months and then disappeared off the shelves.
Well, Zima lasted for at least 15 years back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Oh,
No, I know.
you know my nostalgia drink? Vault, that green soda that was produced by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It was
And
sort
then
of
there's
like
Jolt.
it was sort of like Mountain Dew, but like
Yeah, we still have Jolt up here.
Vault
Yeah.
was discontinued like several years ago, but I used to love that stuff when I was in like middle school.
Jolt is like Iron Brew.
Did
Jolt is
you
awesome.
know
All the caffeine and twice the sugar.
Did you know the CEO that signed off on New Coke has cases and cases and cases of it put aside because they are adamant they prefer the taste?
Really?
Yep.
New Coke?
Yeah.
That's
You
like
go.
someone who doesn't want to admit they were wrong. You know, like
Cognitive
yeah,
dissonance.
exactly. New Coke was
That's-
terrible.
Yeah.
dude, it's almost as bad as Pepsi Crystal.
Yeah, I
They
remember
brought
shit.
that back because of 90s nostalgia. They made a ton of that and made it like a single production run of it.
When I was like 10 years old,
And
Sprite-
it's sold out in like 3 days.
when I was like 10 years old, Sprite made this one drink called Sprite Remix, and
Oh god, that
me-
was shit.
I liked it. Me and my sister always said that it tasted like if you put like Skittles in a glass of Sprite. That's what it tasted like.
Yo, so who's with me
Never
on
tried
this?
it.
McDonald's Sprite tastes like static.
I don't know. I don't drink pop really. I drink alcoholic pop, which we know is beer.
Yo, the best soda is ginger
The
beer.
only pop I ever drink is called Coca-Cola.
No, the best soda is Pepsi.
No, ginger
Yeah.
beer.
No,
Ginger
I
beer.
If I drink it,
Coca-Cola
I'm
and
a-
Cola
I don't like
Wars. I
backwashing
can't
the blue
take it
bottles,
anymore.
you know.
Ginger beer because
Thank you,
it
Mikey
has
Famine.
alcohol in it.
That one's fine.
Vimto.
Yep.
I had that shit when I was over in England. That stuff's awesome. My favorite cola when I was drinking colas was RC Cola.
Royal
I thought it
Crown.
Fucking blew both Coke and Pepsi out of the water.
Still make that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Theoretically just mentioned vanilla Coke, and it reminded me of my favorite John Oliver joke when he said, vanilla Coke tastes like drinking a Glade plug-in.
I thought that for years, because we didn't have it, that vanilla Coke was just made for the movies. Because the first time I saw it, were in Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
And that's the only time I ever saw it until about 2010 when all these other flavors started coming. All we had was Coke, Cherry Coke, and Dr. Pepper.
The weird
Dr. Pepper.
the weird part about
Always
living in
been there.
Iowa and Nebraska is we got in the 90s and early 2000s we got like the test runs of all the new flavors of stuff. So when the commercials would come out like announcing new, we're like, we've had this for like a year. This ain't new.
Last year, the big one that I kept hearing commercials for on the radio was orange vanilla Coke. I've actually
Yeah,
tried it.
that's
It's pretty good. I've
It's-
tried it. It's pretty good.
It's good.
Just like a
At
cream
that
soda
point-
or creamsicle with Coke.
Sort of.
At
The
that point, just have
the
a fucking
Cokes.
creamsicle.
of the Cokes
I
I
like-
like, it's raspberry Coke is my favorite.
Yeah. The big thing we have now in all like the fast food joints is like the mix your own stuff where it has all the flavor shots that you put in with you can put in with
Yeah.
your
Subway's got that.
That sounds interesting. Peach Sprite. Ooh.
peach spray. That's that could be
Great.
good.
I'm going to have to go out and buy some
Grapes,
soda
that is
after
good.
this.
Almost like now we're jonesing. We actually have Jones soda too, so there you go.
Ooh, lime.
Red
What is
Fanta's
it?
nice.
Green apple. Green apple Jones soda is the shit. I love that stuff.
I like the Thanksgiving dinner one. Where it tastes like stuffing and turkey.
Ugh.
Right,
I
you're
love that
just thinking
Finnish
of,
guy that talks about all the uses of the word shit because it's like shit can mean so many different things. Like peach soda
It does
is
that for talk too.
peach soda is the shit means something completely different.
and
You can
Neil
be
just
shit
keeps
and bad, or you can be
Neil
the
just-
shit and good.
Fanta was that was created by
By the Nazis.
Oh, I remember that
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that.
Fanta's good pop though. I mean, if you like it, I like their grape.
You know what I used to do when
Fanta.
Wendy's used to sell iced coffee. They discontinued them, but Wendy's used to sell iced coffee, and I would go and get a caramel one. I'd get a caramel iced coffee, and I'd pour a can of Red Bull in it.
What the fuck?
And just drink the whole thing.
That's what you need to do.
It was fucking fantastic.
I feel like I can't judge because I drink a Bang energy drink with a black iced coffee, but like, I don't know. I don't mix them. Like, I know they technically mix within my stomach, but like,
Yes, but you don't have taste buds in your stomach.
Actually, you do.
You do.
You also have
Do
taste
you?
buds in your lung,
And your anus as well.
But,
Okay, they don't send signals to my head of what it tastes like.
the anus thing is like there's like similar tissue as your taste buds, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
It doesn't function like your taste buds in your mouth.
you do have like functioning taste buds in your stomach and in your lungs. They just don't work that well.
That's why about
When you breathe in a fart, it tastes terrible.
Well, 30% of taste is actually smell, and it's for that reason.
Yes, the olfactory system.
Oh yeah, plug your nose and eat something that you really like, and you won't even recognize it.
That's right.
Breathe.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
experiment
that,
right.
it's like that. It's like that video of someone on a diet that sniff a slice of pizza and eat a bit of celery.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tasted like fuzzy water. Didn't taste like beer at all until I unplugged my nose. Oh, now I got to blow my nose. Fuck you guys.
We science the shit out of this.
Neil, don't forget to mute.
Did
I'm
you
good.
forget one?
I'm good. Wait, was this one have a mic too?
Maybe.
We didn't
Depends
hear
if we
anything.
wanna make-
I didn't hear
Depends
anything.
if you want to make funny out of you or
No,
not.
I have this one activated, so this one shouldn't be activated.
It can't register to audio drive.
That's right. Guys, I got to call this one quits. I'm already 20 minutes over what I should be. My mom just moved, so I'm going to go rush up to her place for about a half an hour and help her fix her or figure out her TV. She just got a new cable package, and my mom is what I call a technotard. She has no idea about technology, so
Technophobe.
lack of
Technotard
technology.
works.
Technologically challenged.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't be using the tar. It's
Yeah.
not a good do, but it's just old
See,
habits.
this is
that
how you
are-
should react. This is how you should react, not the other way.
Yeah, not the way
Right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. He who
The
shall not be
anyway, to
named.
react.
She's definitely technologically challenged, like Jennifer there said. So she got a brand new TV and a new company that she decided to get away from the one she was using and got something new. So I'm going to go and give her a hand setting up her TV, which I'll have to go back in about a week to do it again, and then probably a week later to do it again because she'll completely forget how to do it. And it's like her email. Every couple of weeks I'm over there showing her how to use her email. It's great, but it gives me an excuse to go spend time with my mom because my mom's awesome. So,
Yep.
And get fed by mom.
I wish my
Yeah,
mom
oh,
would forget how to use Facebook while she's in the hospital because all she's doing is posting Christian memes.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck.
my mom doesn't cook anymore. She used to get into awards and be in the paper for her baking.
Wow.
But she doesn't do that anymore. So I go over there, and she'd never even heard of Skip the Dishes. I'm like, here, I'll order us some food, Mom. So I went to this little deli place down the road that makes fucking wicked sandwiches. And we ordered a couple of big-ass sandwiches and some soups and stuff. And she goes, I didn't even know this was a thing. I go, yeah, but you don't really know much about technology, Mom, so that's not surprising. So, and now every time I go over there, she goes, oh, use to Skip the Dishes. She gets all happy and claps. I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Have you seen that
So,
TikTok video of Gordon Ramsay? There's a lady.
Yes.
She's said she's doing traditional English fish and chips, and she says, "You ate your fish and you clean it." Says, "Why the fuck are you doing that? He's got his head on still." He says, "You cut the head off." Well, cut his head off, not half his body. Goes on and on and on. And says, "Here's your traditional English fish and chips." He says, "Fuck off." You got to watch it. I'll see if I can find it and I'll link it when Neil says thanks to everyone.
Yeah, I just realized I haven't given Mikey his fee for the month, so I got to do that again too. I got to throw him another.
My big old
Mikey's like my
37-inch
producer
TV still working.
And my good 37 inches.
CRT. Remember,
That's just the tip, isn't it?
weighs
Yeah.
more than any one of yous.
Yeah, I have the old console TV. We had one of those with the lift up. You could put a record player in it, and that was kind of cool. Anyway,
One right there.
I gotta cut this down or shut this down. I gotta get the hell out of here. I still gotta eat, and I gotta go help my mom out. I'll probably just go to my mom's place. Actually, I should probably eat first and then go to my mom's place because this is number 3. So I don't know if I really want to be getting behind the wheel right now. So I should eat, absorb some, and then head over. Anyway, thanks you guys for hanging out. I'll put a thank you out there pretty quick on Twitter. Try and tag as many people that I can remember.
And I still don't do Twitter.
I know. That's why I don't tag you in it, because you don't do Twitter.
Well, even if you tagged me, I still wouldn't be able to see it.
How can
I know.
you tag you when you haven't got an account to tag?
Exactly.
It's like rocks and
Single
atheists.
time.
It's like
Anyway, yeah, do like Mikey here says. Like the video if you haven't already. Let's defeat the algorithms. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Hope you guys had a good time. Let me just kind of see who I've got coming up next on Saturday. Mario got another coin. John Hammond will be joining me on Saturday at 6 p.m. And then
Name sounds familiar.
John Hammond?
Yeah.
there's a famous person named John Hammond.
Is there?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
okay.
there's the
Hammond.
character
There's
in
Richard
Jurassic-
Hammond.
There's the character in Jurassic Park named John Hammond.
That's where that's
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
of course.
my friend Chris Watkins will be Monday, August 10th. And if he's up for it, I don't know if he will be, but I'd have Dr. Josh from the Hammurabi channel coming on here.
Oh, Digital Hammurabi.
Yeah.
Digital Hammurabi, yeah. And another big one that's coming up is David Oliverio from Preaching Humanist from the ACA channels. And the one that I'm personally can't wait to do is the No Illusions, which will be September 12th at 6 p.m. It'll be a Saturday, so I'm sure we'll be drinking. And I actually signed up Ian Harris, who's an atheist comedian. You can check some of his stuff out. He's a pretty funny guy. And Dragons in Genesis just agreed to come on for September 26th. So, yeah, there's a lot of really cool people coming on. And, of course, the regular day-to-day folks like you and me will also be joining me. So hang around and look for the announcements when, John Hammond was Jurassic Park, by the way.
Oh, this was a good time. Thanks for having me on tonight, Neil.
Yeah, it was a really fun getting to chat with you and getting to know you a little bit better. And you guys you're like fucking furniture in my after parties nowadays. So, yeah, and Jennifer, anytime you're welcome to jump into any of these. Anytime you're around and available and you see them going on, just give me a message and I'll send you a link and you can hang out with us.
Oh, sounds great.
All right. So, guys, if you want to help out the show, like Mikey was saying earlier, there are multiple ways to do so through Patreon or my Amazon wish list, or you can just send me a one-time donation from my PayPal me. Don't forget to check out the original interview with Jennifer here. It's a really good one, and there are some links there that you can go and sub to both of her channels and stalk her on Twitter too if you like. Anyway, we're all dealing with this whole COVID thing, so remember to be well and be safe, and above all, be kind, because that's important. And like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary
Ordinary
evidence.
evidence.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Jumanji.